Hello YouTube. What we're going to be looking out for today is the hammer mod and the iGo W3. Isn't this thing pretty? It's got 4 holes so you can do 4 coils. But we'll get back to that one. But let's get back to the hammer mod. The hammer mod is supposed to be a mechanical mod. This one is just a clone of the original, and it can have, in this state, it has the 18350 mode. Then you can add another piece to it, and it becomes the 18500 mode. And in this piece, you get the 18650. And I think if you put both of these together, you can kick it. I'm not quite sure. I didn't look into the specs of that. I just wanted to get it. So, I'm going to use the 18650 mode. And on the button, there's a ring. That you have to take off. Then you get your extension and screw it back onto that piece. Then you put your button on. Then, on this piece can come out. I had it out earlier. Oh, you have to take this top piece off, which has the adjustable pin. See, it moves up and down. And this whole piece can come out to be cleaned. And that's what the pin touches when you put an atomizer on. Well, so I thought. Because, let me get an atomizer here. Most atomizers that I've tried on it, if you put an atomizer on it, see, that went down all the way, and I know that's not touching. So you put your battery in, screw that piece on, and press the button. Nothing. So I know that's going to tick off a lot of people. So here's my fix on that. One, you can get a magnet and put it in dead center to this piece. Then when this touches, it would touch that magnet. Well, the magnet moves around. Sometimes it fires, sometimes it doesn't. So here's my next fix. If I can get this all apart here. I tried an but a 510 extender. It looked ugly. But I don't recommend it. So I got this E-cig threaded one. Just screw that down. See, and I know it caught. And it still kind of looks ugly if you put this piece on it. See, still kind of looks ugly. So you get one of these. It's a beauty ring. And then you can stick this piece on it. Makes it look a little better, not totally better, but at least it doesn't look like crap. So, and then on the other hand, I don't know how to hold this thing. How the heck? You know, if I hold it like this and try to like hold it like this, and then I look like I have asthma and getting on a puffer. I don't know. Or do I hold it like this? Looks like a pipe. Not sure. It's kind of awkward and wonky. Kind of looks like a V if you're holding it. So I guess like hold it like a pipe. That way. And then if you're holding it up like this, you just look like you're like puffing on like one of those puffers for asthma. But in this mode, let's see, I got my finger on it. It does okay. You get okay vapor. Now where this thing really shines, I think, is when you get a rebuildable on this thing. Kind of have to reset everything because I just like unscrewed everything. So let's put this piece back on it. This piece back on it. Then get my iGo W3. I have a quad coil built on this with ribbon wire at 0.24 ohms. So let's get this on here. And I think this is where this really shines. This hits pretty good when you're using rebuildables. And it looks even, like a total V. Reminds me of that movie, V. Okay, anyway. Maybe before some of your guys' time. I don't know. See, that's not even touching. Let's get that cranked down. There we go. Still not doing anything. Oh. No retakes. No retakes. No retakes. Let's get this thing fixed real quick. Let's find out what's going on. Total disassemble. There it goes. This piece was loose. So you just miss it just by a little bit, and that's enough. I'll push down the positive pin on this. That way the positive pin will be tall enough. And then retry. So you don't want to go cranking down too hard on this thing, because then it pushes the positive pin up and then it doesn't make contact and blah blah blah. There we go. Whoa. Maybe I can like get out a little bit so you guys can see this. Whoa. That's nice. Nice, cool. Very airy. I like that atomizer. This has got to be my favorite atomizer so far. I mean, I even have some high-end ones that are pretty dang good. But this, I can't see. I mean, I got it from Triangle Vapes. Oops. I got it from trianglevapes.com. You can get them for like $16.99, I think. I think it's like the cheapest place I've seen that has these. They're awesome. Definitely go there and get them. Freaking dragon clouds, man. I mean, you can get a lot of hit on this mod. I mean, it hits pretty good. It's just as good as everything else, but it, like everything else, has huge cons. Especially that positive pin that really drove me nuts trying to figure out what was going on, what happened, what I can do to fix it, what I can tell you guys to fix it with, and the cheapest way possible would be getting that ego thread and then getting one of those beauty rings so it doesn't look totally janky. So, I mean, for the money, this is a pretty nice, cheap setup, and you can blow dragon clouds out of it. I mean, what else can a Vapor ask for? This thing's awesome. So, if you want it, get it. If you're on the fence and if you still like the, the cylindrical mods, that's fine. But as far as a unique piece, I think it's pretty. I love that Celtic design work that they have going on there. They have nice, huge vent holes. It's nice and heavy, so when you're rebuilding, you can just set it down, and you can't go wrong with it messing up. I mean, if anything, it's a nice, cheap piece to rebuild coils with, but plus it's a nice show-off piece just to be like making people go like, what do you have? Well, this is Vaping Clouds signing out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a nice day.